What is up, guys? This is Colonial Puppet, and this is the Airport Let's Build series, the Control Tower. And as you can see, um, the Control Tower is gone from my first Let's Build a Control Tower. That is due to an unfortunate event where my old hard drive in my computer, it kind of uh, it malfunctioned and no longer works. And this is the latest I saved or backed up Titan City. So the whole control tower was unfortunately deleted from the last episode. This was the only thing that saved of it, the square and the little thing connecting it. So if you want to see how this is built, um, go back. I think it's like the first 2 or 3 episodes is when this is all built. Of the first Let's Build a Control Tower episode, but now as you can see it's just this is the only thing left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start over, but instead of doing the same thing twice, I'm going to kind of do a different design and kind of, I don't know, restart the entire thing. So first I'm going to, and I apologize for anyone who liked the first one, and I don't know, it's sad to see it go. But hopefully you built it and followed along. The videos are still there. But the other reason why I'm not just rebuilding it from my videos and carrying on from there is because one of the episodes got corrupted and I was unable to upload it. Some of you kind of noticed that 2 floors at the very top of it, I didn't go over how to build those. So rather than just kind of copy a unfinished design, I'll just start over right now. So as you can see, I did this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1 in the middle, like that. I'm gonna go for a more octagonal design. I am gonna follow the same kind of routine I did last time, where I'm gonna build the, or actually, 2, 1, 2, 1. All right. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay, so this is going to be the oop, oop, oop. So that works. This is going to be the stairwell. Kind of getting that lined up right now, like so. It's a bit too small. One more, like that. Oop, oop, there. So there's the stairwell. That is how I usually have it lined up. So I am going to keep the other Let's Build a Control Tower up. Most people will find that useful, I guess, so there would be no sense in me taking it down. But just on top of that, I'll be putting this up, because like I said, it sucks that, I don't know, the first one was deleted. I'm rambling right now. And this wasn't the only thing that was deleted. There were a bunch of really cool buildings. Kind of upset. There's a bunch of really cool buildings. The one skyscraper tutorial, or speed build, or actually time lapse I did. The one with the twin, they kind of look like the, I think it's like Liberty Plaza or Liberty Place. 1 and 2 Liberty Place in Philadelphia. They kind of look like those buildings. That whole complex was deleted, unfortunately. So that is gone. A lot of cool buildings kind of got deleted. Titan City still is pretty big. Nothing that big got deleted. It's not like I have to start from scratch on the entire city. It's just I was doing some rearranging on the PC, and I'm gonna have to start that over again. Minor Nations. If you follow me on Twitter, which you should if you don't, I built a little shop thing and named it after some people on Twitter who follow me. Those got deleted, so sorry to those people. Yeah, I'm probably gonna, I don't know, should do like a contest, like naming buildings after people, like who win the contest or whatever. Like, not like making you guys subscribe or anything, but just like, I don't know, a random thing every week. Just thinking out loud. What else got deleted? I built like a Wayne Enterprises building from Batman. Like it looked a lot like the one from the Dark Knight, just like the light gray or the dark gray rectangle, kind of modern looking building. I forget what it's called. It's actually interesting if you like look up all the buildings that were used as the Wayne Enterprises building. Most of them are in Chicago, though I think there's one in New York. That is for the Christopher Nolan Dark Knight trilogy. Sorry if the clicking gets annoying. I don't really know how people, I don't know, get the mouse sounds out of the mix when it comes to recording these things, but I have to have the mic like right there, and also the mouse. So I hope it doesn't get too annoying. But one of my pet peeves is like listening to mice and like typing, especially in like Google Chats and whatnot. I can get really annoying. And here I am doing just that. Alright. But yeah. I may get an Xbox One. I may not. I've been thinking of getting a console rather than getting a PC. I might end up just getting a desktop PC. I've been wanting to build my own PC for quite some time now. And with college coming up, I opted to get a laptop instead. A PC laptop, the one I'm using right now. But I downloaded GTA 5 recently for the PC, and it runs awfully on my computer. Awfully. It runs like worse settings, and like I still experience frame drops or drops in frame rate. Like all the textures are low. Anti-aliasing is all the way off. No like shadows or anything like that, or particles. They're all off, and yet it still runs horribly. So I would like very much to make that purchase worthwhile by I don't know, buying a version that works, or buying a computer that it will work on. And honestly, desktops are kind of cheap. Laptops are where you spend more to get less, but yeah, desktops they don't have to like shrink any of the technology, so it's relatively cheap. Cool. Big frame rate drop, and I'm frozen for some reason. Don't know why it's doing that. Alright, now we're back. Yeah, sorry for the hiccups every now and again. That's one thing about console gaming that I think is a lot better than PC gaming. Is you can buy a game for a console, and for the most part not have to worry about like any performance issues. You really have to be careful with buying games for a PC. Because there are a lot of times where you have to either upgrade or yeah, I don't know why it's suffering horrible frame rates right now. I'm going to go to options, video settings, graphics fast, smooth lighting minimum, GUI auto, clouds off, full screen off, bitmap levels 2. Turn that down. I don't really know what that does. Hue bobbing off, brightness, moody, max frame rate 120. Particles minimal. Can I turn that off? No. Sync alternative particles off. Entity shadows off. Done. So it's gonna look like shit, but it's gonna run better. That's the kind of sacrifices I have to make with this computer. But yeah, if it continues to persist, which I don't know why, it never, like if you guys watched my other videos where I was building on the PC, I would experience like frame rate drops every now and then, but none like that. That took for like, that was like a good minute of just like 10 frames per second. Alright, so as you can see, I'm kind of doing a different design for this here control tower. You go in here. Gonna get some stained glass. If you're on the consoles, just use regular stained glass, which is pretty much just white too. I'm gonna use white. That. All right. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. And sorry for the bad audio. Just now realizing that the Blue Snowball is not, it's not set as my audio input. So I think it's using built-in. So right now the mouse is closer to the microphone than my face is. So which is probably why, one, the audio sounds a little bit more kind of compressed and ugly than usual. It's because I'm not using a Blue Snowball, I'm using the laptop's built-in microphone, which makes sense because I was wondering why I wasn't hearing any popping, because I don't have a screen in front of my microphone. Like, you know, there's like some people, well, what I do is I like stretch a sock over like a bent coat hanger. That works as like a windscreen for when people do their B's and P's. Like sometimes you hear like a pop or boom, like a big like boom when people like say their B's. That just means that they're blowing a lot of air into the microphone and they don't have a screen to block it. But if you have a windscreen, I think that's what they're called, something like that, it will keep the microphone from popping and sounding really bad. So for anyone who wants to start a Let's Play channel, that would be a good thing to look into for better quality, because people look for better quality when it comes to Let's Plays and Let's Builds and commentaries in general. They look for good audio quality and not bad audio quality. Though, what's his name? Is it Hutch? I remember watching, like, the guy who always played with Sea Nanners, like back in the day, like when Modern Warfare 2 was like the main game out. One of them had like awful audio quality. They're still fun to listen to because they were like a cool personality, but still, they were really hard to listen to. And like I said, I'm gonna do it like I did the last time, where I'm gonna just build one and then build it all over again, like over and over again. So just like build this, but then like duplicate it like 10 times to make it really tall. So next time you see me, so it won't be repetitive, it'll be like this, but super tall. But yeah, like I was saying, I was wondering why I wasn't hearing any popping. And it's because I'm not talking into the microphone that's in front of my face. I'm talking to the one that's across the room, and I'm listening to it through headphones, and it's coming in really clear and like loud. which is why I didn't think that it was something wrong with the settings, the input settings on GarageBand, but turns out it is. Usually it automatically recognizes the blue snowball as the device I want to use, but in this case it didn't, so I'm gonna have to put up with some shitty quality, audio quality this episode. But pretty much done the episode. There it is, the first part of the second control tower Let's Build, and that's pretty much it. When you come back, it's going to be these 4 blocks. I'll show you. 4 blocks height-wise. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be these 4 blocks, like this whole 4-block high area, duplicated like 10 times. I'll tell you how many times next episode. But yeah, just like duplicate this. You guys can make it as tall or as short as you want. I may do like 10 or 12. But yep, other than that, this has been Colonial Puppet. Be sure to check out the next episode when it comes out. Sorry that the first episode, or the first Let's Build a Control Tower didn't work out so well. I'm sure this one will be much more successful, and I expect my hard drive to live a long, healthy life, and in case that's not the case, I'll be backing up stuff a lot safer, or a lot more vigilantly, or I'll be backing up stuff a lot more than I did. I learned my lesson with that. This is going to go at some point for when the landing strip comes in, but that is for another day. But this has been Colonial Puppet. Be sure to check out the next episode when it comes out, and the previous episodes if you want to follow along, even though there are no previous episodes, but you can always watch the whole terminal and the hotel Let's Build for this big old airport Let's Build that I'm doing. Other than that, have a good day.